on Friday. Well, the Finns bring a good roster here with some top-ranked players for this draft. That is, Laura and Dave Greed mentioned some top picks for the 2024 draft already as well.
Oh, everybody looks ahead to 2 drafts ahead, you know.
Exactly.
And, oh, what a great draft. And then you get to that draft. Oh, it's not a very good draft, right? Like, but I'll tell you this Marco Halttunen, the captain, he's a top 5er in the NHL draft in 2023. Kasper Halttunen. I keep calling him Marco. Jeez.
We got some time.
Yeah. His middle name is Marco. Kasper Marco.
Look at St. Louis through that rink wide, the son of former NHLer Marquez.
It was a really nice play by Tanner Adams, attacking with the speed, and it opens up opportunity.
Here they come again, Musty. Stripped by Muhonen. Muhonen, another one of those 2006 born players who's not eligible for the draft until 2024. These are all young players, obviously, but some are even younger by comparison. And here's Adams back with it. Tanner Adams also plays for Tri-City in the USHL. And here's Terrence with it. Got bumped from behind by Halttunen. Strathman backhands that back in. Halttunen's a right winger. Big kid already. At 6'2", over 200 pounds.
17 years old.
Nico was a long time player in the what was then the Finnish Elite League for Jokerit.
It's amazing, isn't it?
He made one save, and they won it.
Unorthodox, right? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, unconventional.
Oh, yeah.
Kernan flips it ahead for Finland. Alasira in, and they score!
But this is just a great play. The first play, the second play, and then the third pass.
For the Jokerit junior program, Jokerit Helsinki, the venerable franchise that spent the last decade or more in the KHL, has left the KHL, but will not play in the Finnish league this year. It'll be next year that they rejoin the SM Liga.
Yeah, came back after a few years in the KHL. Yini Lind, his father Juha, was with our organization in Minnesota and Dallas.
Nifty move as Jarventie kept walking in, knocked away by Vashon. Well, Jarventie played 19 games this year in the United States Hockey League. Back in center ice, Kukas slides that back across. Jarventie slides it back. Quick wide pass, bounces back to Lucas St. Louis. That long shot pinball just wide, taken there by Charlie Kinsman. Will McDonough. Tied up in the corner by Rasmus Kupalainen. Kuzma works it free for Team USA, knocked away though, and here's Halttunen with it, banks it back down the ice next spring. So these players are not part of the national team development program. But we've seen lots of good players for Team USA in this tournament. Kiviyard plays it back across, and Halttunen unloads. That was blocked by Strathman. Penalty went to Team USA. It was Quentin Musty went off for the trip, so Finland on the power play, and Strathman was stung by that shot. He remains out there on the kill. Now Terrence with a steal takes it away from Halttunen rather, and that knocked away. Halttunen slaps his stick on the ice in frustration. So a key point in the game here, tied at 1, and the Finns with a chance to grab the lead. They were down 2-0 early against Czechia in their opener. Took a 3-2 lead. Jarventie, who has the finished goal. Bounces that back for Uhanen.
With just over 6 minutes into the first period, they hadn't had a shot on goal.
So the Montreal scouts that he's sitting with are giving him the business about his son taking a penalty. Here is Jarventie, who has the finished goal. Leads that back for Kivayahu. Kivayahu tried to keep that alive, and they do. Jarventie plays it across and a diving break up there for Griffin Erdman. Halttunen tries to drop that back, gets a stick on it. Erdman to the line and just out. Squeezes that by Kiviharju. He was born in Denmark, but his dad played there late in his career.
We don't do that.
Kiviharju back across to Halttunen. You've got him penciled in the top 5 for the draft, do you, for next year, Halttunen?
I do. A lot of runway between now and then, though.
Yeah. All the things you like are there, though. The size, skating, scoring.
Finland at the U18 tournament won bronze, and he was a younger player on that team, an underage player, and he was a big factor.
For the Finns, on the man advantage, the U.S. ran into penalty problems in the second half of that first period. Jarventie, the Finnish goal scorer, he was taken down. That drew some howls from the Finnish bench. Halttunen back across to Kiviharju. Kiviharju had that pass picked off, and Kinsman sends it back down.
That's McCarthy for Team USA.
And here is Kiviharju for TPS Turku's under-20 team. And you mentioned a handful of games in the Finnish league, the SM Liga.
Pretty impressive.
Jarventie, Kiviharju, back to Jarventie. Fed back by Kupalainen, now a pass back in front, and Halttunen leaned on that and ripped it wide. Kiviharju. Back for Jarventie. Kiviharju shovels it back across to Halttunen. Kiviharju. Jarventie unloads on that and pounded that wide. The Glass getting a workout here in this Finnish power play. Kupalainen swings that back. Kiviharju back across. Halttunen in, shoots and missed that wide. Kiviharju. Still time to go on the power play. 35 seconds remaining. Kiviharju plays it back across. Jarventie, World Junior Gold in 2000-2001. They were the dominant nation in international hockey for a long, but they were a perennial power at the Olympics. I mean, with NHL players, they won as many or more medals than anyone.
Yes, they did.
But finally got a goal this year. That's hacked wide. Busting in there was A.J. Lacroix for Team USA. Lacroix back with it. Back for Connor Brown. Connor Brown walks in, shoots. Knocked away by Vinny. McCarthy shoots and Vinny kicks that away. Yes, the Finns will play hard, they'll be gritty, and they'll probably have good goaltending. Jarventie. Nifty move there, slides it in for Erdman. Jarventie back in, Erdman stepped into him. And Strafman plays it. Jarventie winds in, he shoots that. Hit a leg, now loose at the side of the goal. Vachon down. Erdman trying to work that free. Took the Finns a while to get going in this game, but now they've taken the lead here in the second period. The penalty coming now. Close twice short-handed. Now the power play here, and right off the draw, Halttunen a quick shot there, and Vachon the save.
But you watch Halttunen too, and like, you know, you watch somebody so quickly get that puck off his stick with velocity. He forces goaltenders to really be sharp.
Right-handed shot winger. Jarventie. Back at the point to Kiviharju. Kupalainen. Swings that back to Jarventie. Kiviharju. And for Jarventie, shoots, and Vachon the save on that. Centering pass, and that just missed Halttunen. Kivaharju brings it back across, and that shot by Jarventie was blocked. In action later today against Germany. Slovaks play Canada tomorrow. Lots of good looks. Hultinen for Jarventie. Kivaharju back for Hultinen. Plays that down to Kempalainen. Kivaharju walks right in and shoots. Goes off the foot of Connor Brown. Erdman on it. Banks it, and it bounces right to Brown. In on Kivaharju. Shoots, and that's rattled high off the glass. Hultinen back forth. Banked back by Erdman. Jarventie winds his way and drops it right back in the slot. Walking in, shoot, score! Erdman!
Coming into the offensive zone, pull the Americans out of position, and Jarventie steps right into that shot. And what a look he has. What a pass by Jarventie.
For like 150 years since the game began, the net's been right there. Hultinen. Kivaharju back to Hultinen and shoots at the goalpost. Closer, and the rebound wide by Erdman. There's the idea. Kempalainen.
Is it a grade A scoring chance?
That was. Here it comes again. Hultinen deflected that wide.
Jamie McLennan and I have this comment. He goes, if it hit the post, it's not a scoring chance. Okay. I guess you can define it any way you wish.
I'm Jamie's friend, but don't listen to him about stuff like that. Don't listen to him about stuff. Don't listen to Ray at one end, and don't listen to Jamie about the play at the other. Just don't. You'll be a much happier person. Hultinen works it across the line. What a move there, and knocked off the puck by Strathman. They wrestle in front. Leg wrestling back there. They're 80 feet behind the play. Hultinen and Strathman. Play continues here. There's Kivaharju
here in the second period.
San Luis centers it. Smith trying to bat out. Penalty coming now. The Finn plays for Des Moines in the USHL. And back goes Strathman for it. Lucas San Luis, Artan said will be playing for Dubuque next year in the USHL.
His son Ryan, with the National Team Development Program, played in the USHL as well. You know, because that's where they play their league games. So it's not a league that's unfamiliar to Martin St. Louis.
Interesting that Lucas was the second overall pick in the Quebec League draft to Victoriaville. So after his year at Dubuque, he can go to Harvard. Or if he chooses, play in the CHL. He's burned all the calories off. Here's Strathman with it. Musty. Hanging up behind the goal. Up there for Terrence, and now Musty throws it towards the goal. Adams with a puck in his feet, poked away by Kivaharju. But Kivaharju plays a lot for the Finns. Back in, picked up by Whitelaw. And in comes Will Whitelaw. Centers to Terrence with a shot. Then he makes the stop. In comes Jarventie. Centers and score!
Beautiful pass, but the speed, and not only the speed by Jarventie, but then Jarventie just...
Team USA. So things will get interesting here. If this score holds, Finns will go to 4 points. USA will have 3. Czechia will play tonight against Germany. If Czechia wins that in regulation, they go to 5.
And you have to believe now that Finland beating Germany gets the 7 points.
Right, so
it makes the Czechia-USA game the one that determines that.
Yeah, crucial.
Well, as you pointed out at the outset of this game, this was crucial for Finland because they didn't want to leave points on the board or they're in trouble.
If you play a 3-game round robin, your margin for error is pretty slim.
You know, watching this game unfold and certainly watching it now,